A good win for our guys. We were coming off a tough loss, and I felt like our effort was really good for most of the game. We didn't always execute, but our effort gave us a chance to win, and I thought a lot of guys stepped up. A few guys that hadn't been playing very well played well today, and just a good Valley win.
You say guys that haven't been playing much. Brian Trimble, just having 33 minutes today, having the performance he did, just what was that impressed you about him today, and reasoning for bringing him back when he hadn't been playing much?
Well, the reason he's playing a lot right now is we got guys that are hurt. Damian Mayo is hurt, he can't play. James Graham is hurt, he can't play. And then, Trimble has practiced well as of late. He's put in extra work. He stayed ready. The other night he got in, did some really good things. And, we're starting to almost be the halfway point of league play. He's a senior. He knows what it's about. So we went with him. He made some shots. And that's what his role is, to make some shots. He did some good things defensively, but he's just ready when his opportunity presents itself.
You talked about a process that he needed to go through in order to have those extended minutes. Just what did he do to just kind of elevate, you say the injury, but 33 minutes and we don't see much chance more tonight.
Yeah.
It seems like he earned something in your eyes.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's really worked on his conditioning throughout the season. He's worked on his communication throughout the season, his practice habits. He's been here early, he's been here extra. He's just starting to really dig in and put the time in to hopefully finish strong. But yeah, he's had to go through a little bit of a process and didn't start the year off great, but it's never too late to be who you're supposed to be.
What makes him a good shooter? I mean, what type of shots does he need to take?
He needs to take them inside out off the catch is the ones that he probably needs to take, and that's what he did today, I thought. He's a good shooter, number one, because he has great feet. He's always ready to shoot. He's got really, really nice feet. He's a strong guy, so he can shoot them from deep. He's put a lot of time in on his shot, and I think he's better when someone else is creating those looks. And so, he can really stretch the defense with his shooting. But I think it's his feet. He's got really good feet. He's always squared up to the basket. And as long as we can get the ball inside and get it out, he's a threat to make multiple shots. And I think sometimes it's hard if you got him moving off screens or if you got him dribbling the ball. Those are hard shots to make for anybody. And he's an elite shooter. Trimble's an elite shooter.
What goes into Chance playing just those 8 minutes?
Yeah, a lot of it is just I think when he got his first run, I don't know how well he did, and then once we got in the second half, we just went with the guys that were doing well. But he needs to play more than that if we're going to be good.
Free throw shooting, part of it's having the right guy shooting.
That's all free throw shooting ever is. If you send Shaq to the line 100 times, he ain't going to make them. God bless his soul, if you send Kobe 100, he going to make them. Trimble went to the line. Donnie went to the line. And Dalen went to the line. Uncharacteristically, Donnie hadn't shot the free throw well this year, but he's a good free throw shooter. So, and then Magbo makes his too. That's like a cherry on top.
Has that been a point of emphasis for you?
Yeah, we do a lot of free throw shooting. We do just free throw practices. Yesterday, we spent a lot. I mean, it's the most important part of practice. If we just make our free throws, we're going to win, our fair share. But it's easier said than done. But we've been shooting a ton of free throws.
Good start to the second half, which has plagued you the last couple of games. How important was that today?
Very important, and we kind of talked about that with the team because you're exactly right. It was really disappointing in our last game, our start to the second half. Now the end of our second half today wasn't great, but you're not going to be perfect. But we emphasized it and we practiced it. Middle 8, last 4 to first 4 to second. We practice it all the time. We emphasize it all the time, and that's where a lot of games are won and lost. We've won and lost a ton of games there this year, and so that was really important. And we didn't want to get stagnant on offense. Number one, number two, we wanted to keep our activity on defense. And I felt like we did a good job coming out aggressively attacking the offensive glass to start the second half, because that's probably the best thing we do offensively is offensive rebound. And if that's the best thing we do, we need to try to do it and be consistent with it, and I felt like we did that.
Coach, this loss, you guys snapped your 2-game conference losing streak. You now won 4 in a row here. You won 4 in a row against them. What is it about playing here at home that just gives you guys the confidence or just some kind of boost to get over on other opponents?
Well, it's just started, to be honest. We've tried to really emphasize winning at home, and our guys have played well at home as of late. And we need to continue our edge on the road. But if you want to have a chance to be in the race, you can't lose at home. It's just that simple. And our last game was pretty disappointing, and our guys really rebounded today and had a good spirit about them. And they've played better at home as of late, and I think it has to do a lot with they're really focused. They're well rested because due to all the injuries, we can't practice very long, so they got a really good pop to them. And we made some shots like we should, especially in the first half. Second half, we didn't make very many, but we did make our free throws. So.
Now, I'm not going to lie, you made me pretty nervous. Rizal picks up his 4th foul. Next possession down, he goes for a block and gets it. Leads to Clay's layup. What is it like to have just any number of guys on your team, right? Whether it's Treble, whether it's Marvel or Rizal, anybody that steps up, they can make a play when you have to have it. What does that do for your confidence with this team?
It should be the strength of our team to where it could be anybody on any given day. Right, and today, like you mentioned, that was a really good play by Dalen. Kind of a momentum-changing play. I think they had went on a little bit of a run, and we're capable of that. We really are. But we got to stay in the moment. We got to try to enjoy the journey as much as we can, and guys have to not care who gets the credit. And once we do that, we can beat anybody we play. It's not like there's a runaway leader to this thing, and once we get healthy, we can match up with anyone. But when we're not healthy, there's some tough matchups out there for us. But hopefully we get healthy pretty soon.
How long's Mayo out?
I don't know. I mean, he banged his knee on the ground. It's swollen. Everything's day to day. He's always a game time decision. We got an MRI negative, so whenever he's pain free, I guess.
We're getting closer to Graham too.
Yeah. So James got his stitches out. He has done shooting drills. He's not done anything live like defense, rebounding, stuff like that. He wants to play right now. He thinks he can play, but he hasn't been cleared yet. He's buddy taped every day, and we just got to make sure that he doesn't get out there and it comes back open. So we just gonna, probably at least another week, but we're looking forward to getting him back.